Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Sorry I never posted anything yesterday. I just didn't have the time to film anything because I tend to film, edit and upload all on the same day. I just didn't have time to film anything yesterday. And yeah, it was just all a bit hectic. It's only going to be a really quick video today because I'm not very well. I am going to do how my family reacted to mental health. So it's going to be a bit like one of my previous videos, my friends reacted to mental health, but instead it's going to be my family. So I sent members of my family who I think would respond some questions, and I was like very, very shocked at the amount of people who sent things back. Like nearly everybody answered the questions. And yeah, it was really, really amazing. I'm going to do today, because I'm not feeling very well, just a quick one. I'm going to do how the kids reacted. So I asked my two little brothers, who are aged 8 and 9, and then my cousin as well. So my little brothers answered the kids questionnaire, and my cousin answered the family one because the kid's one was a bit too young for her, which is fair enough. Like, it was aimed at 9-year-olds. So we will start off with my cousin because that's the first one I've got in my book. So the first question was, what does mental health mean to you? And my cousin replied, to me, mental health is something that can affect anyone and can affect simple everyday choices. For example, I can't go out with my hair down because I'm too self-conscious of my ears. You shouldn't be self-conscious of your ears. You're beautiful. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna get your age wrong, I know it. 11-year-old, I think. Either 11 or 12, we'll just put it that way. That is a really, really good answer. For how all the children answered, I'm really surprised with how much knowledge I actually had. I was reluctant to ask children because I didn't know how much I'd know. I didn't want to confuse them or anything. So to actually get an answer like that is just incredible. Yeah, it is something that affects anybody. Like, anybody can get it, and it does affect simple everyday choices. Question 2 was, what do you think is the best way to deal with mental health? To this, my cousin replied, I think the best way to deal with mental health is to get things off your chest, even if it's just writing down your feelings. Yeah, so I know I mentioned in one of my previous videos I didn't do a mood diary, I didn't write down anything. However, I have now started doing it, and it is a lot easier because I'm not obviously at school anymore. Nobody is at the moment. Because of that, then I couldn't speak to anybody that I would normally speak to about it. So to write things down really does help. So yeah, that is a really, really helpful thing. Question 3 was, do you think that everyone has some sort of mental health condition? To this, my cousin replied, I think that everyone has moments when they panic or worry, but I don't think it's a mental health condition. So that is exactly my opinion as well. I feel that everyone has days and moments when they're struggling, but doesn't necessarily mean that it is a mental health condition. Obviously, if it gets severe enough, you might get diagnosed something and everything. Question 4 was, what advice would you give someone with mental health? My cousin replied, I find talking to a teacher helpful because I'm not very close to my teachers and I don't want to tell someone close to me and they look at me differently. So yeah, I think with that one, talking to teachers is helpful because they're obviously adults, so they'll know exactly how to go about it and stuff. However, talking to people who are close to you about it as well can also be helpful because, like, if they're your friends, if they're genuinely friends, then they won't look at you any differently because they'll want to support you and help you because they are your friends and, that's what friends do. So yeah, like, talking to teachers is a really good idea about it, but I think also talking to people you're close to as well is also a good idea because, even if it's not friends, like, even if it's just your family, like, people want to support you and help you and stuff. So I feel like you should sort of talk to people like that as well. And then question 5 was, do you think there is enough help and support for people with mental health conditions? If not, what could be done to improve it? And my cousin replied, no, I don't think there is. I think if more people were helping, there'd be more help and care. So, if more people did sort of say they needed help, then yeah, there probably would be more. But yeah, I completely agree with that. Like, there's not much at all. Okay, I know I'm whizzing through these, but like I said, I'm not very well at all today. Okay, so the next one is moving on to my 2 little brothers. I'm going to do one then the other. So the first one is going to be my oldest little brother, who's 9. So he had the kids questionnaire. And the first question was, do you know what mental health is and means? And I didn't really tell each of them to go into much detail. I just said stick to the basics because I didn't know how much they knew. So so he replied. Sorry, I just had a notification come through. So he replied. He answered yes. So he knew what it was. He knew what it means. The next question was, what more information would you need to understand it better? And he wasn't too sure on that one because he didn't because he just doesn't if he doesn't know the information, he doesn't know what more he's going to need, sort of thing. The next question was, what do you think people could do if they struggle with their mental health? And with this one, I was really surprised as to what he replied. He's in year 5, until we left school. He was in year 5, he's about to go into year 6. So for a child of this age to come out with this answer, I was just shocked by it. I was like, how does he know that sort of thing? So he said they should colour or colour as it is relaxing, or do something they enjoy. Now for a 9-year-old to say that, I was pretty shocked, thinking, well, that's what I would say and I'm 15, sort of thing. Like, how is he that knowledgeable on it, sort of thing? He just said that it'd been mentioned at school before, but I was pretty shocked for that. Question 4 was, if someone is feeling low, what should they do? And he said do something they enjoy. And then again with question 5, which was, if you found someone who was feeling low, what would you do? The answer to that I was shocked about as well. I was like, how does, this is incredible to come out of a 9-year-old's mind. He said help them, make sure they do something that they enjoy, and call somebody if needed. So that's just incredible because, a 9-year-old to understand that and to sort of give that information, I just I figure now that if I'm ever looking after babysitting them or something and I was then struggling, he would know exactly what to do, and that's incredible really, a 9-year-old. And then the final one I'm going to do for today is my youngest little brother, who is 8. Same question. So number 1, do you know what mental health is? He said not really, which is fair enough, he's 8. I was reluctant to ask him questions because I just figured he's only 8, he's only in going to year 4, so he's year 3 at the moment. I didn't know if he'd really know what it is. I was a bit reluctant to ask at first, but he was then really keen to answer them, so I was like, yeah, that's fair enough then. Then question 2, what more information would you need? He again didn't really know because, that's quite a hard question for anybody. Question 3, what do you think people could do if they struggle with their mental health? He said talk to someone, and that's a really good idea. That's what I've been saying all along, is talk to somebody about it. I mean, both my little brothers don't watch my channel because of some of the language it's used. But the fact that he knows that people should talk to somebody about it, that's just incredible. As for an 8-year-old, that's pretty good. Question 4, if someone's feeling low, what should they do? He then said do something they enjoy. So that was the same as the previous one. And yeah, that's exactly how I go about it if I was 8, sort of thing. And then question 5, if you found someone who's feeling low, what would you do? He said go and get help. And that is an 8, that's what you would do if you were 8, sort of thing. If you found somebody who's feeling low, you would go and get somebody. So yeah, I was pleasantly surprised at all of those answers. If you are, and I'm thinking of somebody in particular who I know watches these videos and is a child in my family, they probably know who I'm on about as well. If you want to do that, like a questionnaire, I know I haven't spoken to you about. I know I haven't spoken to you about it already. But if you'd like to, feel free to message me, and I will happily send it out. If you are a family member watching this and you haven't yet completed one, because I've got a load more in here, I just haven't got the time, and I'm not feeling great today, so hence why I'm not doing any more. Feel free to message me. I have a new Instagram account specifically for YouTube, which will be here. And I've always got Snapchat, which is here. And if you have Facebook, you can message me on Facebook. Yeah, please keep watching these videos, guys. It will really spread awareness and understanding, which is exactly what I'm trying to do. I hope you're all well. Not very nice weather at the moment, but still try and get out and do exercise at least once a day, because it will really help your mind. It will give you positive thinking, hopefully. And yeah, but feel free to message me if you need to. Go follow my new Instagram, which will have been here and will be here again right now. Because that is what I'm going to be doing everything on YouTube on. So if you want to help me make any choices, I know in a couple of days, or maybe tomorrow, I'm not sure, I'm going to be doing an assumptions video. So if you want to make an assumption and it will be on my story, you need to go onto my new Instagram rather than my one that you've been messaging me on normally. But yeah, please feel free to follow that new Instagram. It will really help. I'm on between 30 and 40 followers already, which is incredible. Let's try and get it to 50 by the end of next week, and then it will just keep growing and growing and growing. But please, 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 screenshot my new Instagram page, like profile page, share it on your story, and let's get it out there that people aren't alone during this time. Get your friends to watch my videos as well. It'll just be incredible. Hopefully we can all together spread awareness and let people know that they're not alone during this pandemic. So thanks for watching, guys. Hope you're all well. Sorry it was a short video, but it'll be longer next time, I promise. And yeah, hope you're all safe, and goodbye.